Should pop up soon. Have you been approved? Have you been approved yet? You don't know?
I don't know.
No. Okay, don't worry. Just, you will be.
But I told the others
Good, good. Okay. I can't, by the way, I can't go the other side. I'm not allowed to keep going back and forth. I'll have to stand. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'll move around you. You just concentrate on the game. I'll move around.
I think it's your turn to go back. But then I went,
Oh, you also paid €1,000. No. Oh, I did.
Really?
To film.
Good show. €1,000.
I did.
We were told like to switch off
Yep.
everything, but no payment.
Yeah. So I paid €1,000. Facebook, money, England, paid all the money. So all the fans at home contributed and paid. So you got off.
But we'll be careful. We'll be focused.
Just talking to Czech Republic next door there, filming the game, but they haven't had to pay the money. So I'm going to contest it and just ask the question. But as you all know, I just didn't want to break the rules and get thrown out. So hence why I raised the money they were asking for. There are other countries that have paid the money, so we're not the only ones, but others have been able to get away with free streaming. Not right really, but okay, so this is round 5 then. We were playing, as you can see, Austria. The girls had a bit of a warm-up with this team yesterday, a couple of pairs, but not full games, just a few ends. No, you're fine, don't worry, honestly. So yeah, I'm assuming Austria are the same as us, only on the 1 win at the moment. In fact, I know they are because I looked at the table earlier. So let's hope for a good game. I think it's going to be a friendly game. These guys seem very nice. Just got a thanks. So John Edmondson is live as well. He's doing the juniors and they're playing France 2. So they've gone from Madagascar to France 2. So although it was a bit of a hard game for them to play last game, they've got the experience of playing these 2 top teams. Obviously there's been a slight delay again because we should have started at 1/2 the hour. We're now at 2:36 Spanish time, 1:36 I suppose back home.
Can I take place?
Yes.
Is this yours? Is this yours?
No. Mine's the pink one. So I'm struggling to see the screen because the sun's behind me, so I'm going to do my best to try and pick up the head. Hopefully we've got a nice bright kosh. I might just mention to everybody, can we try and get a bright kosh if we can? Can we try and ensure we've got a bright jack? Yellow or something bright, because earlier we had a blue one and they couldn't see it. That looks perfect to me, nice pink one. My favourite colour.
You can do it in the post-production.
Sorry?
You can color it in the post-production.
Yeah. It's not that good at that. Right, so just to tell you, the starting team is Rachel Kelly, Hannah Griffin and Becky Edwins. After that last game, Sarah started to get a bit of a cramp in the side of her tummy area, and it's a bit painful, so just sitting out for now. Hopefully she's going to be all right for the rest of the day and tomorrow, but she's not feeling great, so decided to sit out to start with at the very least. Don't know where the jack's going to be, do I? Okay. I've probably moved, and I'll move back there in a minute. Hopefully not too much longer, guys. But I will just keep streaming because the whistle could go any moment anyway, so just bear with us. Oh dear, sounds like Hannah's picked up an injury from a ball that's just been shot onto her foot. Not ideal. Just see our junior boys. Oh, what's happened to the tripod? Oh dear, hope that's not broken. No, it's just me. Didn't tighten it properly. Sorry. Right, yeah, over in the background there you can see our boys against the French team. I believe John's already gone live with that game. I think these delays are just purely that some teams haven't got to the terrain that they need quick enough. Here's Hattie and Debbie. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you good? You had lunch?
Yes, I had a ham and cheese baguette.
Okay.
And I've got some Pringles.
Okay. They're playing here, are they?
Yes.
Not warming up. And it's Austria, is it? Before?
This is Austria, yes.
And our juniors.
The juniors are just across there, so you could possibly, I don't know, you could possibly stay there and watch both, maybe.
And who are the juniors?
France too. So they've gone from Madagascar to France. I mean, good experience for the guys, but let's hope they can put up a big fight here.
The German team that beat that France.
Well, I'd hope so. I haven't seen it, obviously I didn't get to see any of the juniors game. I don't know if they played as well as they have been already, but they got a 6 on the last end, so I'm assuming that was spot carrow, the way they've been pointing. They must have been putting good ball in still, I think. But I'll probably watch that later if I get a chance. Do you know what time we're finishing today? No. Yeah, so guys, I don't even know what the plan is. There's more games to come.
This is the 5th one.
And then there's another game, there's more games to come. They start the next stages. Right, yes. Yeah, I wasn't really sure. So yeah, sorry, somebody can possibly tell me what goes on after this final round of the Swiss. I don't actually know. Did I not? I didn't hear the whistle. Did you hear the whistle? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was a bit delayed on the clock starting then. It's not a bad start, but it's not as close as it probably looks on the camera. A couple of feet at the least. See if you can tell from the strides here. No, it's not going to go that far. Certainly plenty of space for Becky to get in. Oh, lovely. Well done, Becky. So as you can see, we're outside, and this is just 2 pieces down from the first game against Belgium. So the same terrain, but they're tough. Lots of kicks. Don't know if you saw that one next door that kicks massively from Sandra from Andorra. Oh, was that made too? She looked disappointed, I don't know why. She just gave an expression as if to say, oh, that wasn't what I wanted, but I think she might have made 2. Certainly got the one on the left is definitely holding. It's whether the one in front is also there. You can have a tape on it. So yeah, it's promoted and followed for 2. So the decision will be to point. Come on, Becky. Don't want to knock the front ball any closer, so hopefully she gets past that. Horrible kick. Yeah, unfortunately, that sort of height on the throw, you are going to be landing into quite clearly a pile of stones. There is a smoother area a bit further, a bit closer to the circle, but you'd have to play a lot lower and hope to just roll across it. But will she put much height on this, or try and land it in that bare area in the middle? She's picked the bare area, and it's perfect.
Oh, well done, Hannah.
Good choice of landing spot there. I can see it from here that it's a lot smoother, there's not as many stones. And you saw Becky's landed in, just kicked straight away, so taking on the shot. Gone over the top, probably a foot over the top. The line was good.
Allez, Sophia.
Can have another go. Bit lower and a bit short. Bounced over the top, foot at least short there. And the position it's in on these pebbly stones, it's going to jump. Very unlikely to bite and skid along the ground. Another shot, I'm assuming, because puts them back on 2 if she can get it out cleanly. No, she is pointing. Okay. Suppose they are running out of ball, but first end, would have thought maybe attack and get it away again. Obviously just trying to push that front one in. Probably doesn't need much. No, I've got 4 of those. Thank you. That's kicked horribly and it's gone across the string, so that's dead.
Maybe like
Ah, no. We've still got that dangerous front ball that we don't want to be knocking in. But the route through is through that gap. So any little kick left is in danger of pushing them in for the first point. Come on, Rachel. If she'd have landed that a foot shorter in that bare spot where Hannah picked out, I don't think it would have gone anywhere near as far behind the jack. Doesn't know whether to squat or stand. That's the area. It's kicked wide and hit front ball. Just the one. It's one to us. It's not a bad ball, it stayed in just about, it's just on the string. The jack is about a foot from the string, so danger of some ball going dead here. Too flat, Becky says. That's pretty good. Is it going to stay though? No, I think it's gone out. Yeah, looking at the reactions, it has, yep, just gone out. So that's the first dead ball of this end. It probably won't be the last. Especially if there's some shooting going on when you're that close to the string. That's gone through, and that has also gone dead. There's a second dead ball at the end. Maybe we should just throw the jacks close to the string. The boys did that yesterday. What was it? Sweden, where they played the last. Sweden, I can't remember where. They did play the jack deliberately to the side string when they knew that if that end, it was one of the final ends, if the jack was to go dead, they'd be sorted. And it worked a treat. And that one's gone 2 meters past and kicked wide right as well. Not looking good for Austria this end. They need something good now. 3 ball to come. We've only played 1, so we've got the advantage. That's a better one. Yeah, well done. Over to Rachel to take the shot on. Oh, Rachel.
All right, Joe.
Come on, Ray.
That foot short, slightly wide as well. Go again. Surely.
Come on, Ray.
This time, nice and positive.
Well done, Rachel.
Well done, mate.
Okay, Rachel.
Just going to move so I can see the action. That's gone through, and that's another ball dead. Wow.
Está bien, está bien. Que sale
Oh wow, it's another dead ball. They really didn't need that. They've got two meters to point in, but that's not to say they're going to get all of these in, but looking at it you'd think we would. The Austrians aren't throwing their ball that long deliberately, it's just a difficult piece. That's lovely. Didn't actually need to be that good. You could play a little bit wider than that. You don't want the danger of kicking dead like 4 of the Austrian ball have done. Yes, lovely. So holding 3, looking good. Should be 4. That'll do nicely. So 4 points scored. Taking the early advantage, 5-0. Okay, we've checked the length and I believe it's within the 10 metres, so Becky to go first. It's a decent ball, that is. It's very nice. Can you guys see the jack? I'm not sure whether you can. So I can't see it on the screen, but that's possibly just because it's so bright behind me. A little bit short and probably wide as well. That's gone further than I thought it would. It's probably a metre away. Yeah, that first point from Becky's going to take some beating. It's probably a foot, maybe less than a foot away from the jack. Austrian team just consulting with the manager, see what he thinks. Just got to cover up, just got to put something in the way and make it awkward for the English. It's pulled up as well. Definitely need to get some awkward ball here, otherwise this could be a handful again for England. That looks better. That's very good. Not bad at all. Sat on our ball. So if I've counted right this time, for once, I think this is their last ball. Yeah, it's not legal, Jack. Next door, the jack's not legal because it's within 1.5 meters of the circle. Yeah, that's it. Glad they noticed that.
No. 1.5 meter from the circle. 1.5 meter.
The Koreans don't appear to know the rule on the jack and opposing circles from the next terrain, but it does have to be 1.5 meters. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a little bit wider than you'd probably hope. Want it to be a bit more in line with the jack, but there's a chance that our ball could get drawn to that. But there's still over a foot gap to get through. It's probably not a bad idea that Becky's proposing there, that she goes a little bit, try and intentionally go a little bit beyond the jack in case she can move that jack back a little bit. But the danger is you don't want to move it back too far because their ball, Austria's ball, is at the back. It looks like they've got at least 2 feet to point in, so shouldn't really need the jack movement. It just snuck in, I think. It was heading straight towards their ball at one point, the Austrian ball. But I think it looks from here that it's rolled in. And if it has, then they need to try and avoid it, because it might, resting on that ball might not be enough to get another one in. Oh, I thought that was good enough. Landed it in the stones. Yeah, she just pointed, I think, out. She's pointing out if she'd have gone a little bit further up, it would have hit the smoother ground and may have stayed a bit straighter. Go on, go on, go on. Yes. Very nice. Hasn't thrown that one right. Too soft. Need to get a bit more welly behind it than that. Come on, Rachel. Oh, nearly used the furniture to good effect, but it's not counting. Oh yeah, of course. I couldn't see that ball from here, but yeah, it's obviously just the two, isn't it? Two? Yeah, I couldn't see one of the ball that was in front of Becky's. I thought we'd possibly got three. Ooh. Sarah, that was two, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so a nice lead of 7-0 for the girls. Yes. It's a shame of that last little roll, because it was going to be within a foot and then it just drifted on the smooth area. It's going through, quite far through. So that has taken it. Becky's pointing to go. Pulled up. Stopped very quickly. Don't think she threw that badly at all. Just hit the wrong stones. Yes, well done. So we are ball down so far, but this will be level it up. 3 plays 3 after this. It's gone through. Yeah, I would imagine if England win this end, they might opt for a change in team, change in tactics to try and get back into this. But if they pick up this end, they might stick with it for another end or two at least. So that's died. So there's 2 balls to come. That's a good point. I don't think hitting that ball actually slowed it down too much, to be honest. I think it would have possibly been on anyway. The weight was pretty good. Right, just going to take the shot because there is only 1 ball left for Austria. Come on, Rachel. Have it away. Oh, she's unlucky there. It's only a couple of inches in front, 3 or 4 inches maybe. Right, she knows what to do now. Just land it a little bit further and get a spot carrow. Well, I was hoping for the spot carrow, but I'll take that. Jack did move, but pretty sure it is still 2. So I expected to just have a pop at this, but no, she's just going to try and point. Probably point hard into it. It's a tricky thing to do, and she hasn't achieved it. Has she reduced it? Possibly, because it is close. It is their closest ball at the moment. I think Hannah just said definitely 2, so looking good again for 3 or 4 maybe. Oh, that skipped through. That just took off, that did. Straight on the landing. Just went shooting forward. 2 points scored and 9-0 advantage. I think it might be time for Austria to make the switch, but looks like they are. Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Can't make it in this morning, can
Nah. When the sun goes in, it is cold. When it's out, I'm getting hot. Well, I've been quite warm. I've been sweating.
Warmer than cold.
Anyway, right, let's go for this. Let's zoom in a little bit further. And I'm going to have to move on actually. I might come around. I'm going to go back to where I was, I think, actually. right. There we go. That'll do. Oh, so lucky not to have moved the jack because it just jumped up just as it reached it. So it has gone through. Sorry, I just went off to get a drink. I didn't realise the Czech Republic was stood in front of the camera then. Oh.
Not much wrong with the top, mate.
Okay, so that ball did take it. There's quite a nice, large, smooth area here to land where the jack, in front of the jack. Still get these kicks. That's not a kick though. That's a perfect ball. Oh, nice shot. So the player just come in, taking over the shooting role. He's on 100%. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. It's the second time I've done that today. Oh. Tip drink on myself. Trying to pick the battery pack up off the floor. Go on. Lovely ball. Very nice. Oh, thank you. No. I got a bit distracted then, so I've got an excuse for not knowing the ball count now. But I think we've just got Rachel's 2, haven't we? Not a bad ball, but it's a bit unlucky really. If it hadn't drifted wide left, that would have punched ours out. It's holding the second place though. Oh no! No, that is harsh because it looked like it was rolling in perfectly. However, it's a very nice defensive ball and could have done the Austrians a big favour there. There's no shot really because obviously it's tight onto our ball. Yeah, she did play it a bit wide, but it's rolled even further away from the line that she took. It's a better one, but just a little bit heavy. 1 point scored. 10-0. Good idea, diagonally towards the string. Ah, it's not reached the side. I have to zoom out, aren't I? So, I'll move across. Oh, nasty kick. I have. It's there. Not that close, but yeah, move across again. Very nice, lovely, Becky.
To land it, and I missed it. And then I thought, well, that's a bit optimistic.
Nice shot. Has carried for 2. It's a good meter past the jack, the shooting ball. Yeah, there's only very small areas of smooth sandy patches, so you are going to be landing on some kind of pebbly stone. Oh, it's not further than I thought it was. It found a smooth area and rolled out again. Yeah, I wonder whether it is still there though. Sorry? I'm really good, yeah. Sabrina, if you put any ideas on the boys' score, I'm not really sure. Because they've rescheduled and there's people playing outside as well as both the terrains inside to make up, juniors and women are playing it together. They haven't got enough scoreboards here. So I suppose they hadn't accounted for the fact that they were going to have to reschedule things.
I'm just going to go and find out.
Hussey's going to go and have a look. But it is being streamed, Sabrina, but you obviously need a second device to watch both streams. He is... Oh, he was. I think he is. I think he stood behind Angus. So yeah, despite the little roll in the smooth area, that is actually holding. Certainly won't be the holding ball by the end of this end. There's still quite a few ball to come.
7-1 down.
Okay. So the lads are 7-1 down against France 2 at the moment. That didn't want to stop either. And it's not there. So England only need 3 to take the game. 42 minutes gone. 11-0 on the ground. They need this to be on. No, that's just carried on forever. So I think this is their last ball. One plays 3. Ideally, she probably wants to do something with the jack here. If she can take it back to her back ball. Very difficult to judge it when you're going through this rough patch in front of the jack though. Oh no. Oh, that could be curtains. They look a bit despondent, the Austrians. A bit disappointed. As you would be. Shame for them. I do feel sorry for teams, especially when they're nice people. Well done, Hannah. So Rach's got there too. Beat those front 2 ball, the 2 ball that are closest together on the right as we look at it, right of the jack. Just beat those 2 front ball and it will be game. It's going to take his time, which is the right thing to do. Don't want to be complacent and think, yeah, I can get that in there. I've quite often done that myself. Acres of space to get in and don't get anything. Oh, I didn't want to carry on. Yeah, just come down the right hand side. Use that spin you've got, Rach. Oh dear. Okay, so couldn't finish it off, but 45 minutes gone, 12-0 up. The Austrians are going to need a big score at some point soon to get back into this. I said earlier on the last stream that they probably needed 3 wins to have a chance of getting into the repechage, to get into the main competition. There is a slim chance that 2 wins could be enough, but it would be very dependent on other results. So I think it is going to be Nations Cup for our ladies. It's always the first target, just to get into that main. But it wasn't to be for those the 3 losses that we've had. Wind's starting to pick up again now. That's gone through. Require the tape to find out if that is holding or not. It is the front ball. Oh, very nice. Looked like it was heading for that centre ball at one point, but she's done well to get past it. Asking the manager whether to shoot or not. I think so. Just wondering whether the front ball is defendable. It's a pretty good ball, so it is quite defendable. Could do with a carrow. It looked pretty close to me. Obviously landed quite short, but nearly got it away. Oh, very good. So Austria still have 2 ball left, I think, or was it 3? 3.
Come on, Rachel.
Rachel's going to take a shot on. Okay, so she hit the wrong ball. Fortunately, it was Austria's front ball there, so definitely taking the shot on again.
Yeah.
Oh, Looked like it was going to hit it. I'd say with us holding second and third, take the shot on again. 2 ball each, 12-0 up.
2 plays 2, and I think probably we should shoot and
Yep. Glad they agree with my thoughts. Second and third, you should shoot. Oh, it was close. It's very similar to Rachel's, same kind of lob and landed in the same kind of area as well. To be honest, I'd be tempted to shoot again, because even if they pointed in both of their ball, there's still only 12-3. Okay, so looks like Austria will be on the scoreboard now, holding the one. Well done. So despite the England team opting for the point rather than the shot, Austrians can still get 3. That's not going to make it. 2 points scored, 12-2. And with the time now at 55 minutes, this would be the last end. The whistle will go during this end, I would think. Oh, Matt's just said 3 minutes. I know I did miss the whistle, didn't I? But I didn't know how long I'd missed the whistle by. So the clock in the corner is not accurate. Even so, this end is going to finish. The whistle is going to go during this end. A couple of feet past, probably maybe a metre. Oh, very nice.
Well done, Beck.
Landed short, foot short. It's on an area of quite a lot of stones.
Like the wording against next to the car park.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah. Oh, very nice. That's taking it. Over to Rachel to shoot. Hassie and Debbie have just mentioned that these pieces are, in a way, quite similar to the car park piece at Worthing. Come on, Rach. Oh, pushed around that. I've gone particularly far, it's still second. Come on, Rachel. Oh, hits it pretty much ball to ball, but not quite straight enough to be able to hit it far enough away, and just tickled it to the side. I don't know how it didn't move it a bit further, but come on then, Becky.
Well played.
That's a good ball. So Hannah's got two. We're holding second and third. They're quite close, second and thirds. But Austria do have a number of ball more than us. Don't know if they're on three. Got 3 or 4. There's the whistle though. So it's this end and then 2 more. So as long as we can keep the numbers down, but maybe the points difference is what is going to be required to get that extra jump up the table. I still don't think we're going to have enough to get through to the repechage, but I suppose if we're in the Nations Cup, we want to still try and get as high up for the rankings to get a better draw. Okay, right. Oops. Nope, it's not made it. Good effort. I think it's there actually. Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. I wonder whether to try and nick with Jack. Oh, they're going for the shot. Nicking the Jack was possibly more dangerous than shooting, to be honest. So, trying to shoot the ball to the right as we look at it, I think. Just to the right of the Jack. Oh, she's unlucky not to hit that actually. Just the one. So 12-3. So 9 points required from the last two ends for Austria to force the final end. 10 points to take the game. Not a bad ball. Come on, Becky. Oh, it's died. Just got the edge of where the stones finish before that smooth area. That's a better landing spot. Maybe there, maybe not. Oh, it is. Hannah's nodding. It is there. Well, from what I heard earlier, France was 7-1 up against our lads, but they're still playing and the hour has gone. So does that mean we're getting back into it? I do hope so. Meanwhile, Austria have taken the point this side. Our ball at the back is waiting for any kind of Jack movement, which is nice, but their ball is pretty close, so you can try that numerous times and waste all your ball. So Rachel will shoot. Oh, just pulled up. It's a bit low. She normally puts a little bit more height in than that. Okay, opted to point now. I think maybe the shot would have been, just to shoot again might have been a better option here, but if Hannah can get in, or if Hannah can. Where's the Korean lady going again? They have no idea about standing in at the piece when it's really not necessary. Go on, pick up that jack, got the 2. Brilliant. Well, I'm assuming it's got the 2, but not quite sure how far behind the jack Becky's ball was, but get the shot right here, she can take the double. Missed them both, thankfully. Taking the back ball out. Needed the front one. Game on the ground. Sophia's going to shoot and hope for carry. No, it's gone over the top. So I don't think it's statistically possible for Austria to win this now. Needing 10 points. There's too many ball gone now. And they're just trying to finish with a flourish and just finish this end on a point. No, it's gone over. That is game. 13-3 to our ladies. Played well. Cheers. But yes, nice to finish on a win then. So 2 wins out of 5. As I say, possibly not going to be enough. Probably not going to be enough to get into the main, the repechage. But we will have to wait and see for sure. But if anything else, if nothing else, hopefully get a bit further up the rankings for a better draw in the first round of the Nations Cup. So that's me done, and it looks like the boys have finished as well. I'm not sure how far they pulled it back, whether they won even, they could have done. Certainly capable. So I'll be back shortly, but I don't know who and when. Look out for posts on Facebook and we'll tell you what time we're returning, unless somebody's already done it. See you later.